26th of February 2022. Hope everybody out there is having a good day. Talk to you a little bit today about canning supplies. Right now in our area you can find some jars. Mainly you can find pint jars. You know, they're running anywhere from, wide mouth jars are running anywhere from $10 to $12 for a 12 pack of jars. Regular mouths are about $9 to $11 for a pack of 12. And it goes, price goes down a little bit, you know, with your half pints, jelly jars, things like that. Now, when you buy them, it's going to come more than likely with the ring and the seal or the lid, as some people, on it. The problem is, once you use that, once you can it and everything, and you open it, that seal is no good no more. You cannot reuse it. It's not smart to reuse it. Some people may try to reuse it, but I highly recommend that you don't reuse it on something that you're going to run through a water bath or a pressure canner. Now, it'd be fine if you've got a jar sitting over and you're going to throw that on it, you know, to keep something like on your shelf or something like that in it. That makes sense to use it, but not something you're wanting an airtight seal on. The problem is it's hard to find them. It's hard to find the lids right now. I'm going to call them seals. So it's hard to find the seals. When we do see them at our local stores, a pack of wide mouth lids, which is the seals again, you get 12 in a pack. Now this is going to run you anywhere from $3 to $3.50 a pack around here in our area. Regular mouths anywhere from $2.50 to $3. You've got to have these if you're going to continuously do canning. You cannot reuse your seals, guys. Now you can reuse the band on it. The band, what we do when we can something, when everything's done before we put it up to store, we take the band off. That's the part that screws on. We take that off and we put them up. Sometimes you can put a little piece of cloth over them. We've all seen them like that, I'm sure, like in stores where they're selling jelly or something like that. Maybe a farmer's market has them like that. But we just put ours up with just the seal on it. Guys, right now, if you can find them, you need to get them. Because if you've remembered anything over the last 2 years, if you're into canning, it's hard to find these things anytime from April through June or July, when everybody is starting to get into the canning season. It's hard to find them. So if they're in your area, go ahead and get them now and get them put up. They're just going to keep going up higher in price too. Now, at our local Walmart, Ball is the only brand that they've got in stock of these seals. Now, a lot of people may remember I think it's Mainstays. They're a lot cheaper, but they never have them in stock. I have used them. I haven't personally had a problem with them, but you know, I prefer to use the name brand stuff when it comes to this. Now, when you get when you get your jars, you know, get them now. Get them while you can get them. Because when it comes time, like if you're growing a garden this year, which we highly recommend you to grow this year, and it comes time to start canning, and you go out to look for these jars at a store, they more than likely won't have any in stock. These right here are worth gold. Over the past 2 years, with the shortage, if people had a bunch of these and was selling them, they were selling these for $10 a box. Think about that. Get these and put them up, guys, because you're going to need them, because you cannot reuse your seals on jars. I like to get how y'all feel about it. Are y'all going to get into canning this year, or are you already doing canning and just going to continue to do it? Another thing I'm going to tell you right now, water bath canners, they're still cheap. Now, if you need a pressure canner, they're getting expensive, guys. Really expensive. What used to cost anywhere from $50 to $100 for a canner, it's now $125 to $200 and up. I mean, you get some top of the line canners, you're talking serious money in them. But guys, get your canning supplies now while it's available. It may not be a lot available at your local store, but get what's there if you're going to get into canning. And every time you go to the store and you see a box of these are wide mouths, and they're regular mouth ones made too. Some people might not like the wide mouth jars. We use wide mouth. Whatever type of jar you have that you're going to can with, whether wide mouth or regular, guys, pick up a pack of these every time you see them. Pick up a pack or two of them. Because when it comes time, this is all you're going to have is what you have right now. You cannot reuse these things. You can reuse the band and the jar, but you cannot reuse the seal. I would not recommend you to ever reuse the seal if you're trying to pressure can something or water bath can something. Don't reuse the seals. When the time comes, what you have is what you have. If you've got 360 jars and you have 360 of these seals sitting in a box, guess what? You're only going to be able to seal another 360 jars after you run through your jars to be technically safe. Think about that. And you get 12 to a box. Yeah, you go on other places and look for these. You're going to find some that's really, really cheap. I've never used them. Like I said, the cheapest things I've ever used was the mainstays. I've never used the ones you see on other websites. You can get packs of hundreds on there, but when it comes to food storage, I want to kind of use a brand that I'm pretty familiar with. So guys, get out there and get up some canning supplies. One other thing, we just had the flu come through the house this week. That's why there wasn't a video yesterday, and I want to tell y'all something. If you got kids in sports or anything like that, they drink Gatorade, you're out here paying a lot of money for Gatorade right now. You know it, I know it. Even if you're buying the powder, you're paying a lot of money for Gatorade. But I'm going to show you something. You see this bucket right here? This bucket makes 9 gallons of Gatorade. And this bucket is $9.98 on Amazon. If you got an account, it's free shipping. I know they have lemon lime and glacier cherry for $9.98. Guys, that's the best deal right there, because we got baseball coming up. We got summer football practices. We got all this. Don't be out here paying a lot of money for the little jugs of it. Now, I understand they got all flavors on there, but different prices. Your best bet is to go on Amazon, though, and get you that big 9-gallon that'll make 9 gallon. Guys, the links will be in the descriptions for everything I mentioned here. I hope everyone is having a good Saturday. I'm sorry about the no videos yesterday. Like I said, we had the flu come through, and it was kind of hectic there for a little bit. It was having to get kids from school, and it just got busy. But we'll get you another video up here in a little bit, talk a little bit more on the Russian and everything that's going on over there. Everybody stay safe. Stack your food to the rafters. Get your canning supplies now. Get them now. There'll be links in the description below the video for anything I mentioned on here. And guys, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. Like the video, dislike it, doesn't matter. Comment on the video. The more interaction I have with y'all, the better my channel gets up and can be seen. Right now we're trying to get it out and get it seen. So, any other channels out there, like I said, if you want a video from me that I'm unable to make for you, I will mention another channel where you can go see their videos. Right now you've got Prepper Nurse 1 out there. He's doing good videos. You've got Pinball Preparedness. You've got the Angry Prepper. You've got MD Creekmore. You've got Prepper Talk. Guys, all these people are just trying to get the word out and get people, getting prepared. So everybody have a good Saturday. We'll get you another video out here in a little while.